Here we are. Welcome all to a directly broadcast show of trailers, all meant to shine light upon many fan games out there that are coming up in the world of Five Nights at Wario's. And trust me, there's more going on in this world than you think. My name is www.wario. I am the creator of the original Five Nights at Wario's series, and I'm here, as I mentioned, to showcase to you many fan games that are coming up in this world of Five Nights at Wario's. But I'm not alone here. With me I have two very well-known fellas from the Five Nights at Wario's community, and two people I know very well. Say hello to Jeb Yoshi and Number One Jenny.
Hey, Jenny here.
Jeb's here, what's up everyone?
We have tons of trailers to show off, but before we jump into the fun, tell us a bit about you guys' footprints in the Five Nights at Wario's community. Who are you and what have you worked on, etc.?
Alright, thanks Andy. I'm known in the community for making the Five Nights at Wario's Return of the Factory games. Some of the first examples of Five Nights at Wario's fan games in the community. Future games have taken inspiration from them, and I couldn't be more honored by it. Some Return of the Factory influence has even been in the official games, such as the 5.0 version of Wario's 2. I've also worked on editing for other games, such as High Rollers and others. I've done thousands of Wario's edits, and I'm not stopping anytime soon.
Awesome stuff, Jeb.
Well, as for me, I myself have become well known in the community for my musical work on various fan games, including even one of the official games, like Taggy's Five Nights at Wario's Chat Within, Jeb's Returns to the Factory 1 2.0 update, and 5 Shows at Wario's Director's Cut. Keep an eye out for more of my composing endeavors in the future.
Wonderful, fellas. This is gonna be really good. Now, let us begin our journey. And what better place to start than at a hotel? Exciting! Not many Five Nights at Wario's games have been made in a hotel, so it's exciting to see where this goes. Good luck with the game. Let's jump straight into our next entry.
Ooh, pretty spooky looking. Wonder what happened to poor Wario in this universe. He looks all messed up. Well, what do you think, Jenny?
Well, that trailer was definitely very intriguing. Certainly interested to see more of this game as development continues on it. By the way, that Wario was just creepy. Ugh. Anyway, for our next game, we'll be taking a long-needed vacation on a nice, relaxing cruise. Surely nothing could go wrong, right?
No, whatever the last trailer was, I'm sure it'll bring great entertainment. And as for high seas, it's great to see the Wario's formula taken to the open ocean.
Oh, for sure. It's always great to see how far Five Nights at Wario's fan game developers can take the ideas and concepts presented by the official games and put them in rather creative scenarios, as we just saw with the high seas. Now for our next game, well, I'll just let the trailer present itself, yeah?
I'm excited for this one. The beginning was like a really cool throwback to Mario 64, the stairs and things. I'll be sure to keep an eye on this one. Now, on another topic, what is our good friend Epic Taggy up to? He makes some pretty good games. Let's see what he's got in store.
Taggy's back, and cabin fever is far from over. Excited to see where this series goes from here. Now, Jeb, I want to see someone else than Wario for a change.
Someone different than Wario? That's a tough one. Well, how about Mario? He's an interesting character with some strange abilities. A game about him would be pretty interesting. Sheesh, it's not Mario, but I guess Maro will do. But this trailer, though! Why aren't the others just like this one? It's a masterpiece!
Certainly. It's always a treat to see something you don't expect in one of these events.
Well, I believe I've got something that might be quite unexpected. We have certainly visited many locations in the FNAW Fan games, haven't we? I'm excited to see the results of all these games. Now, let's move on with the trailer made by Mystery Burns.
Hi. So, I presume you're the new Night Guard. I heard that Wario is going to be coming to get you. I'm just kidding.
Diners return, indeed, and it seems like the virus characters are back once again. I wonder, which virus character is you guys' favorite?
I've always liked Virus Wario, especially that build-up that led to his reveal back in good old Origins. Many of the virus forms are unsettling for sure, but it was just Wario's first sight in the attic that caused people to shut the game off out of fear. What about you, Jenny?
I believe the moment I saw the horde abomination that was Virus Toad in shows, they instantly grew to become my favorite virus form. They were just so terrifying, with the lack of a proper face, one big eye with tons of smaller eyes, and just being a head that I couldn't help but love them for it.
Wonderful. As for me, I can't really put my finger on who I like the most. I think I gotta chew a bit on that one. Now, let's check out something that might seem familiar, yet quite modern and fresh at the same time. Seeing my very first Final Fantasy Warriors fan game being remastered in such a cool way, honestly, this is really cool to see, and I'm really excited to play it once it releases. Good luck with the rest of the process, fellas. Now, next up, Justin has some news for us. A New Dawn seems to be a Origins fan game. Exciting stuff. Now, let's move on to the next entry and take a walk down a golden lane. The Golden Lane sure looks great. We're all eager to see where it's heading. Now, I'm a big fan of the surreal, the strange stuff. Are you two as well?
Oh, you bet I am. It's why I really like the atmosphere of shows and the multiple different environmental set pieces of Grey City, such as the Exit House, for example. I've always been a fan of surrealism because of how, unsettling it can be if done right. And you, Jenny?
Oh, you know I love me some completely wild and crazy looking stuff. And well, I think our next game to showcase will also have a flavor of that as well.
corruption is taking over everything. Welcome back.
Very interesting. Yeah, I can definitely see the surreal elements of this one, and the thought of the entire world in danger. It's a pretty unique one for a fan game. About surrealism. I always thought Wario's 4 was a surreal game at times, being a nightmare and all. You know, anything can happen. It's just a shame that there aren't many, like, fan games of it. Unless... Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome to Channel 2 Smash News.
Oh, finally! Someone's taken up the lead on making a dedicated Five Nights at Wario's 4 fan game. We've seen FNAW 1, 2, 3, and Origins fan games before, so I'm glad that Max Boost here has given us a fan game styled after the original final game of the Five Nights at Wario series. Up next, we've got something quite big on the horizon.
There was once two men that didn't like each other, called Waluigi and Luigi, who worked with each other at Wario's fast food factory. One night, as they were finishing their shifts, an unexpected event would change their lives forever, having to evacuate to the factory's cellar. The cellar was no place that they had seen before, but they had to accept it if they wanted to keep their lives intact. This is now their story, their survival for freedom against beasts beyond what their minds could understand. They tried running away from the tiger's habitat and jump into the shark's tank. Now it's up to you to choose their fates. Will you allow them to see the light of day, or will you let them roll out of this hellhole?
Wow, this looks incredible. I really want to get my hands on this and try it out at once. Now, we have seen tons of games coming up already, but we are not done yet. There's still more to go. On to the next one.
Yo, very cool stuff. It's interesting that not a lot of FNAF fan games have that multiple monitor on a desk setup. I think that's pretty standard security setup in real life. Interested to see where this goes, because it looks like on the screen there's a lot of new ideas. Now, speaking of cool fan games,
Okay, pull yourself together. You are the freaking manager of this damned company. Be calm. Wait.
Left Behind Act 1 will for sure be incredible. I can confirm that. So many amazing trailers and so many amazing games coming up. So where are we going next?
Well, let's take a visit towards an enormous world of wonder. Although something tells me it ain't gonna be quite as wondrous as it once was.
Why in the hell were you at Wario Land?
10 years ago, the owner of the place, Wario, killed my daughter at one of his magic shows.
Wario is about to perform his most exciting show yet.
Wow! Let me tell you, there is a lot to see and a lot to admire in just 1 minute of a trailer. The size and quality of this game is looking to be absolutely absurd, and I'm definitely checking it out when it's done. Amazing job to everyone working on it so far.
Man, Five Nights at Wario's fan games really like to go just about everywhere, don't they? The seas, amusement parks, and even the McDonald's, for crying out loud. Where else would this wild roller coaster take us?
Perhaps we may go further beyond Wario as a whole. Now this looks amazing. I honestly cannot pick a game I'm most excited about. What about you guys?
Honestly, all these trailers look great. I mean, it's hard to choose a favorite. Honestly, I'm just astonished at how far Fan Warriors fan games have come since the Custom Room Edition reimagined and the original Return to the Factory. And this growth doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon, and that's what I'm most excited about. Great job, everyone!
It just makes me so glad that we could showcase all these passionate fan games to everyone watching, letting each individual creator show what they got. Left Behind, Those Nights of Warriors 2, Nevermore, and Maniac Mania Infinite have definitely gotten me most excited, but I genuinely am looking forward to every game that was shown on this here Direct.
Well, there only seemed to be one final thing remaining. Please have a look, and thank you all for tuning into the Direct. And thanks to Jeb and Jenny for joining me. We hope you'll check out each and every one of these games once they come out. Now, onto the final announcement.